Senior U.S. lawmakers meet Maryam Rajavi. Senior members of the Foreign Affairs Committee of the U.S. House of Representatives, Dana Rohrabacher, chair of the Subcommittee on Europe, Eurasia, and Emerging Threats, and Judge Ted Poe, chair of the Subcommittee on Terrorism, Non-Proliferation and Trade, met with Ms. Maryam Rajavi, the president-elect of the National Council of Resistance of Iran, on Saturday, February 24, 2018. In this meeting, which took place at Ms. Rajavi's residence in Auvers-sur-Oise, the two sides discussed the uprising by the Iranian people that began on December 28, 2017, its consequences, and the options before the international community. Iran. 3 other environmental activists detained. The Iranian regime's security officials have arrested 3 other environmental activists in Bandar Lengeh, province of Hormozgan, southern Iran. According to the state-run Top-Nok news agency, 3 other environmental activists from the Lavardin Nature Conservation Institute, detained by a security organization, apparently the Revolutionary Guards (IRGC), were arrested in Bandar Lengeh late in February. The reasons for the detention of these environmentalists and their whereabouts are not clear. Strikes on Syria's eastern Ghouta kills 21 civilians, death toll rises to 500. A surge of rocket fire, shelling, and airstrikes has killed nearly 500 people since Sunday night, the Syrian Observatory for Human Rights said. The dead included more than 120 children. Airstrikes killed 21 civilians in the Syrian rebel enclave of eastern Ghouta on Saturday, as major powers bickered over the terms of a ceasefire, a monitor said. Rescuers in Syria's eastern Ghouta said the bombing would not let up long enough for them to count the bodies in one of the bloodiest air assaults of the 7-year war. Rouhani criticizes Khamenei's large budget meant to Islamize science. Iranian President Hassan Rouhani criticized the large budget allocated to Iran's supreme leader Ali Khamenei's Islamization of science project. Rouhani said during a speech on Saturday at the 31st round of the Khwarizmi International Festival that spending this much money on religious institutions contributes nothing to the development of the country. We have no Islamic car industry, nor Islamic physics or chemistry, he said. He also described efforts to add Islamic principles to science as failed. Meanwhile, the supreme leader, Ali Khamenei, strongly opposes the teaching of social sciences at universities, where he repeatedly called for the teaching of Islamic sciences instead. Ahmadinejad's questionable requests in a letter to Khamenei. The Iranian regime's former president has provided suggestions to the regime's leader, Ali Khamenei, that their acceptance requires a change in the constitution and admission to inefficiency. Mahmoud Ahmadinejad, in a letter written to Khamenei on November 13th, which was publicized 2 weeks later, warned that the current conditions of the country have minimized the hope of realizing a better future through existing mechanisms. Pregnant woman among those arrested in attack on dervishes. Layli Naibzadeh, arrested in Tehran during the raid on the protest gathering of dervishes on February 19, 2018, is pregnant and presently held under interrogation and torture. No information is available on her health. 70 of the women arrested during the dervishes protest gathering in Golistan Haftom Avenue in Tehran were brutalized and taken to the quarantine ward 3 of the notorious Gharchak prison in Varamin.